Hey everyone, how's it going today? All right. Hey everyone. Oh, how's it going today? Okay, I have some. All right. Okay. I am doing an experiment today. Okay. I'm doing something I've never done before. I am streaming on 3 different platforms all at the same time. And I'm trying to see if it works. So, bear with me as I kind of show this off to you. Devish, nice to see you on YouTube. Thanks for joining. So, I am using a service called Restream. And Restream allows me to stream on like 30 different platforms all at the same time. So I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm streaming on Mixer, and I'm streaming on YouTube all at the same time for the very first time. I wanted to give it a try. You know, let's just try it out. So let me show you what I have going on. AGR. No, I do not have my new computer yet. Actually, I recently found out that my company hasn't even ordered it yet. Yeah, they're taking their sweet little time getting around to just pushing the order button. I mean, I sent them a link. All they have to do is hit order and fill out their information, and it works. Okay, so let me show you what I have going on right quick. Okay, can you see my screen? I think you can see my screen. Oh, hold on. I need to hide that. Okay. Now you should be seeing my screen in all 3 different platforms, right? So, on the left here, I have my YouTube stream. Up here in the right corner is Twitch, right here, Twitch. And then I have Mixer at the very bottom. Yeah. So, this is kind of cool. But I think there's quite a delay, like a pretty bad delay. So let me show my, I'm going to show my image again, my video. And maybe I can bring Mixer kind of over in the middle here. Okay, so this is going to be a little Inception, right? It's going to be a little weird. But I want to test the delay I see in these videos. So to test this, I'm going to like throw my hand up, and then we're gonna see in each window like which hand shows first and like the delay, right? So here I go, hand up. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Oh, okay, Twitch is first. Mississippi. Okay, we got Mixer. And then, oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. YouTube. Okay, so there's like a 10-second delay. And it seems Twitch is definitely the fastest. Then it's going to be Mixer, followed by YouTube. So yeah, and then, so let me hide this stuff. Actually, I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna close all these out because I don't want my bandwidth getting sucked down, right? So I will close that. I'm gonna close that. Let me show you this. So the Restream also comes with a chat box that lets me see everyone's chat all in one spot. So Devesh, I saw Devesh on YouTube. You see the little YouTube icon. And then AGR, there you are on the Twitch. There's a Twitch icon, right? So I can see, yeah, sometimes you watch Mixers on Xbox. Yep, 10-second delay. And AGR likes the point system on Mixer. But apparently Twitch is copying them anyway. Yeah. So another thing I'm curious about, actually, let me open up another browser window here. Because I'm going to go to my Twitch dashboard. Okay. Another thing I'm curious about is these comments. I don't think Devesh, for example, I don't think he can see the comments coming from Twitch, but he can see all my comments. So if I said, hello, everyone on those platforms, like Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube, they'll see that comment. But if Devesh were to, comment, AGR on Twitch would not see Devesh's comment. So I need to figure out how to bring all these communities together. Like, I want everyone to talk with everyone. So I will try to figure that out. IoT Fire, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining on Twitch. I'm streaming on Mixer and YouTube at the same time right now. Okay. So let's see how this goes. I'm curious. I'm curious how well this is going to work out. I'm not sure. Smab UK. Yeah, I need the comments on. Yeah, I need it. I need it. I know. Oh, my camera was in the way. Because I don't want this up the whole time. So I need to figure out a way to where when someone from Twitch types a comment, that comment shows up in YouTube and shows up in Mixer, and it looks like one thing, right? Just make everyone use Twitch. Yeah, that's the thought, right? I mean, that's one idea. But hey, let's get the coding, right? So I'm gonna close this window over here, and let's pop open. Where's my Visual Studio? Right there. There's my Visual Studio. So I'm going to be monitoring my comments over here on the left, and let's just kind of recap what we did last week. So last week, actually, I'm gonna start running this. I'm gonna run this app while this spins up, because we know this could take a while. While that spins up, we'll kind of recap what we did last week. So last week we did some MVVM. Did I throw an extra V in there? I think I did. MVVM. Basically, we took all of our properties and methods and all our logic and separated them out from a code behind, and we put them in a highly testable, decoupled class that could technically be shared across multiple platforms because this is C#. And this was the result of that, right? We have our home page, which we had our counter on, and we can click around. And we even saw that we could use Event Aggregator, which was pretty freaking awesome, to publish messages. That was pretty cool. Then, of course, counter, and then the fetch data, right? We got to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you guys see what I see? I was thinking about streaming, but I will need to talk to someone from the community who helps. Hey, if you're thinking about streaming, talk to me, man. I will help you out. I'll give you as much knowledge as I have on, my setup, how I got started. I'm still learning. I'm still learning the streaming stuff. So feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, and we'll start DMing and messaging, and I'll share all the knowledge I have with you. Okay. Back to this screen. Did you guys notice that? Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna navigate to counter. Look at this. Hello from index component. That's not... This isn't right. That shouldn't say that. That should not say that at all. I'm gonna close this because we have a problem. I didn't see this in the last stream, but I see it now. So we're using a view model. And so see right here, title. That should say this is a test title. Again, that's what it should say. What we have going on is on the index, we're creating an instance of that counter, and we're setting the title to hello from index component. Why is the counter page getting that? Because we're not setting that. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm thinking. I think I have it. I think I got it. This is the problem. That's the problem right there. So what we did is we registered that view model as a scoped singleton. singleton, meaning anytime this ViewModel is requested, we're going to get the same instance. We can't have a scoped here. This actually has to be a transient. Because every time that component is created, we need to get a new instance. Because unless you're purposely trying to share that ViewModel, then yeah, that would make sense. But in this case, I'm not trying to do that. I want one instance every time that counter component is created. I want one instance for that specific instance of the counter component. So I'm pretty sure that fixed our problem. Because also keep in mind, our counter state, or the counter value, is stored in a counter service. And that is a singleton. So that value will persist, while our ViewModel will not. So, hello from index, click, 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 click. That says 5, 6, okay. We'll go to counter. This is okay, so now this is working. And this data is coming from the singleton service. Okay, so we fixed it. How did we miss that last week? I guess I was so excited with the event aggregator. I just totally missed it. Okay, so I thought today we would play with some navigation. Because honestly, I'm not sure how navigation really works in Blazor. The only thing I do know is, let me close these out. Let's open up counter. No, you know what? We've been playing with counter too much. Let's open up fetch data. All I do know is that we have an at page, and this is the route / fetch data. So that's how we assign a route, but I want to know, how do we pass parameters? Like fetch data ID equals 23, right? Something like that. So, like most things when you're learning, the best thing you can do is, let me drag it, open up your favorite search engine. And let's getting started with Blazor. And let's go read the docs. That's my go-to. Let's go read the docs. And we talked about dependency injection and forms. Smab UK. I played a lot with variation on this week. Okay, sweet. Then you can help answer any questions I may run into. I guess routing would be navigation. So let's click on that. And let's see what we have here. Okay. Yep, so the routing engine, the ASP.NET Core app is configured to accept incoming connections. And map Blazor Hub. Okay. Did we see that in our app? Let's look. Let's look at our startup. Add Razor pages, configure, use routing. There's use routing. Oh, here we go. Map Blazor Hub. Okay. Map fallback to page underscore hub. Okay, so we do have that. That was part of the template. Okay, so we have this router. Yep, got it. Yeah, but why would I want to do this? I don't want to write that kind of code. Oh, nope, that's... Okay, that's done for us in the app. Okay, nope, don't have to worry about that. Here we go. This is what I care about. Page. So different route, Blazor route. Oh, okay. So we can add. Oh, this is probably easier, much easier than I thought it was going to be. So theoretically, what it's saying is we could go at page, and we could do like test. Whoops, didn't mean to capitalize that. Test. And then I'm gonna have to come into my nav menu. Let's copy this. And I'm gonna add another list item, and we're gonna go to test. And I'll probably call that test. Okay, that'll work. So let's run it. I mean, this might be the shortest stream I've ever done, if that's as easy as it is. Is that all I have to do? I mean, we still have to pass parameters, so maybe not the shortest stream ever. Mood music. Man, I feel like I need my Atari. All right, here we go. Man, I can't wait till I get that new machine. It's killing me. It's killing me not having that. Smab UK. Optional parameters aren't as elegant as they could be yet. Ugh. Don't tell me that. You're scaring me. Okay, so here's our test. So we have our fetch data. Then we have our test. Sweet. Well, it's the same thing. We didn't do anything. Right? Okay. Not bad. Pretty easy. Really easy. Let me change this to fetch data 2. That's what I'm going to change it to. I don't want to use test. We'll update that. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward. That makes sense. We can do that. Let's keep going. So properly, app must include a base tag in its... Okay. Okay. Got it. So put a slash in it's what it's saying. Provide custom content when content isn't found. Okay, so I guess that's a 404. Not found content. I don't care about that right now. Ah, parameters. This is what I care about. Right here. Okay, text. And then, hey, we use this parameter. We've already used this before. That thing right there, that attribute. Oh, I can't even highlight. That attribute, we've used that. We actually have that on our counter component. So it looks like... Okay. Yeah, okay. I got it. So for example, slash, and we'll call it... What do we want to call this? Looks like we have a title property. Do I have it? Yeah, okay, do this. Man, we did code behind on that? Okay, that's fine. So let's use the title property. Title. And so let's go back to our code behind here. And technically, I mean, like, we should just have to add parameter to it. Right? And then how would I update my menu? Would I do this? Is that how I would do it? Let's try this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's try it. I mean, that's how you do a URL, right? Name of the page, question mark, and then a list of parameters. So that should be it right there. So we should see the title should be Brian. Oh, Smab says it's fetch data 2/Brian. What? Really? Okay. Okay, let me test this first. Smab UK, then we'll try it your way. I have a feeling you might be right. Because if I look at that route we set up, so fetch data 2. Yeah, that totally didn't work. We can't do that, which is honestly is a little strange to me. That should work. It should be smart enough to know to parse that. So that's what we have to do. Smab UK is saying that. Smab UK. We're talking routes, not query parameters. Good point, my friend. Good point. All right, so we'll say fetch data 2/Brian. Now I would expect to see the title set to Brian. So Chris Sainty says the @page directive specifies a route template similar to MVC and Web API. Okay. So let me ask you this, Chris. Does Blazor support those parameters, query parameters? Because I'm really curious about. I want to do that. Because that's how I'm used to writing web stuff. Okay, so boom. There we go, Brian. Yeah, we got it. Wait a minute. Hey. What's going on here? Why does that say Brian? That shouldn't say Brian anymore. That shouldn't say Brian anymore. So Chris Sainty says, query string, not good right now. We'll have to parse them manually. Oh, that kind of, yeah, that sucks. But do you notice something here? I am switching back and forth between my fetch data and fetch data 2 with a parameter. And this fetch data isn't right. Like, this shouldn't say Brian. So does that mean that Blazor is being smart and saying, although you're navigating to a new route, I see that the component you're navigating to is the same, so we're just going to reuse that instance and not create a new one? Is that what it's saying? Yeah, so oh, we have a new YouTube viewer. Alexandre, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Just so you know, I am currently streaming on 3 different platforms at the same time right now. My first time doing this. So I'm on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. But I have this cool little chat box that brings everyone's comments together so I can monitor everyone. But like, YouTube can't see Twitch comments. Twitch can't see YouTube comments. I need to fix that. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Okay, so Chris Sainty says, you're not getting a new instance of the component. Yeah, see? We're not getting a new instance of the component here. Blazor saying, hey, you know what? I see this component you're navigating to in this route. It's the same as what you already had. So I'm not going to create a new one. So keep that in mind when you're using routes. Yeah. And that makes sense. Because what if you don't want to create a new instance of the component, right? You just want to refresh some state or something. Maybe you're passing a parameter to load some data. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. So let's go back. Let's go back here. Might as well make that the same then. They don't need to be different because I don't get a different instance. So that should be the same. So now what happens? Let me go back here. I want to create another property. My int. Right? And then we'll set this to a parameter. Whoops. And then let's go to our fetch data here. We'll just throw another an h3 tag at my int. Bruno, welcome. Welcome from YouTube. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. So I have my int. So now let's add another one, except I want to go my int. And you know what else I just noticed? I don't know if you caught this. I just caught this. I am not capitalizing the case, or I'm not matching the case of the parameter in the route to the actual property in the component. That means it's not case sensitive, right? Not case sensitive. So they don't have to match, which is awesome because a lot of URIs in the web are lowercase. So Smab UK, he's saying, I want to specify int on it. Oh, on this, I have to specify :int. Well, what happens? Okay, hold on. First, I got to test it. I have to see the fail. 36. Okay, fetch 3. I got to see the fail condition. What happens if I do this? If I'm trying to pass an integer and I don't specify the colon int like SmabUK says I should? Let's find out. Is it a 404? Does it just work and I just don't get my parameter? Like what happens? Let's see what happens. Okay. What do you guys think? Is it gonna 404 or is it just gonna work and I don't get my parameter? Or is it gonna be like a compile error? It just says, hey, can't convert this type. Let's find out. Ah, looks like more like a runtime error. Yep, right there in the fetch data. Yep, my int. Oh, wait. Oh, check this out. Routes are ambiguous. Yeah, so SmabUK says the difference in behavior when you try to use it as it will be a string. Okay, so let's do this. He says I have to do that. Right, so SmabUK, thank you for the tip. Colon, data type. Let's run it again. Now I'm curious if it's going to let me do that or if it's still going to be an ambiguous route. But we've qualified this with a type, so it should not be, right? Or will it still be an ambiguous route? Huh. Let's find out. We have to learn these nuances, right? We got to understand what breaks. So we got to try it all. SmabUK hasn't tried it. Well, we're trying it right now, my friend. And what do we got? Okay, so that will work. So we'll navigate here. So we have 0 default, Brian 0, Brian 36. And if I go back, it's going to be 36 because it's using the same thing. Yep, okay. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, you guys notice that? I shouldn't have 2 highlighted menu items. Look at that. Well, the third one doesn't go, but we have 2. Is that a bug? I wonder if that's a bug. We shouldn't have 2 highlighted menu items. I should have 1. Like if I go to counter, I have 1. 1, right? And now there's 2 highlighted items. Okay, something's weird there. Something's real. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the docs. Before I jump to conclusions, let me read on. Let me read on. Okay. Route. Oh, hey, here it is right here. SmabUK, route constraints. You were right. There we go. You have to qualify it for your data type. Okay, and we have all these types of constraints. We have a Boolean, date time, decimal, double, float, GUID, int, long. So basically your value types. You have all your value types. Plus string, which is default, it looks like. So string is default. Okay, our nav link component. Yep, we're playing with that. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, active class. Which one is the active page? Okay, this is where we need to be right here. Match all, match prefix. The link is active when it matches. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me take this. Let me copy. Nope, not that one. We want all because it says the nav link is active only when it matches the entire URL. So let's change this. Let's change that one. That one. Ismail, thanks for joining us on YouTube. Probably because the page is the same. Yes, I think you're right. It's the same. So we have to add this match, right? So we control the behavior of the active URL matching. And we're going to say it has to match the entire... You know, I'm going to paste on this one too. We're going to say it has to match the entire URL before you highlight it. Otherwise, don't highlight it. So that should fix our problem right there. Come on. Oh, here we go. So far, navigation's pretty easy. Like, really easy. Come on. Man, I'm telling you, I cannot wait till I get that new machine. I have to get on my company, like, hurry up. Because it takes like 3 weeks to build that thing anyways. So even after they order it, I'm going to have to wait 3 weeks to get it shipped to me. Okay, so now we're going to go fetch data. Fetch data 2. Fetch data 3. Okay, so we fixed it. That's all we had to do. Sweet. That was easy. Okay. So if I... Let's go fetch Steve. Actually, you know what? Ismail. Slash... I'm going to say you're 27. Wild guess. Oh, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do... Ooh. Maybe we should. Maybe we should do that instead. Boom. Sweet. Okay. Now, I'm sure we can combine them then. Slash, I'm just going to copy this. I mean, this is all it takes. That should totally work. SMAB UK, except for the setting of the optional parameters when you don't put them in the route. Let's run that. So that should not be an ambiguous route. That should be a unique route. So that should just work. Here we go. Come on. There we go. I see it. Okay, so fetch data. Fetch data 2. That still works. Okay. So now... Ismail. 27. Boom! That is awesome. That was so easy. That is stupid simple. Like... That's it. Is there more to it? Is there more to it, or did we cover it? That's kind of exciting. Yeah, we did that. State help. Ooh, what's this? URI and navigation state helpers. Get base, navigate. Oh, so are you saying we can navigate with code? How do we do that? URI help. Okay, let's do this real quick. I got to test that out. So besides a link, we can also navigate in code using the URI Helper. So do I have a button in here? Nope. Let's add a button. Do I have a code block? No. Okay, let's do this. Button. I think it's a click or on click. I think it's click. At navigate. Is my syntax right? I think that's right. Okay. We'll go to our code behind. Let's add a void navigate. And URI helper. What namespace is this in? Okay. And fetch. Whoops. Fetch data slash Ismail slash 27. Navigate to, oh wait, I got an underline. Does not contain a definition for navigate. Hold on. Yes, it does. Oh, someone's correct. Okay. At on click. Okay. At on click. Ah, there we go. Thank you for that. And then, oh yeah, we're in a code behind. Gotta make that public. Sorry, I forgot. Okay. But now it says we don't have, so I need a name. I'm missing a namespace. Let's go back to the docs. Why am I missing a namespace? Okay. Using. Okay, let's go back. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I think that is what... Is that what we needed? Okay, that's not working. Oh, because... No, I got that. Why is that not working? SMAB UK. You can use inject in the code. Oh, is that what it is? Let's see. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I thought it was like a static thing. Like a extension method or something. Alright, so we don't need this. So what we could do, so I'm just going to follow this pattern here. We'll add a little property here. And we'll inject it. Because we're in code behind, we're going to do the code behind approach. Now... Okay, now let's do this. Let's run it. Thanks, SMAB. I appreciate that. I didn't even see that. Maker's Lab. Yeah, definitely look into Blazor. Blazor's pretty cool. Like, I'm starting to feel it, you know? I think it has a ways to go, but they're working on it. I mean, I like what I see. It's pretty easy. Like, it really is easy. Now, I haven't done a full-on, like, line of business stress test on it. Like, I'm not sure. Because I know there's performance issues. Because you can't manipulate the DOM. You can't directly manipulate the DOM, right? You have to go through the JS interop, and that can be chatty and slow. So if you're trying to, you know, plot, like, I don't know, 10,000 data points on a map, that might not perform so well. I don't know. So we will have to probably do a stream on that one, too. Okay, so I'm going to go to fetch data. And I have this navigate. So I'm going to navigate. And there we go. Ismail 27. Sweet. So we can navigate from a link or we can navigate from code. Okay, what else can we do? Let's find out. That's it. That's all there is to navigation? Dude, that's so easy. That is ridiculously easy. .NET. Okay, so Mick Nerdiest on YouTube. Hello, Mick Nerdiest. .NET.Microsoft.com is running on preview. Oh, really? Let me launch this. This is running on preview 8. What part of it? Because that was too fast to be running on preview 8. Okay. State management. What do you guys want to talk about now? Oh, hey, I just mentioned the JS interrupt. I was like trying to say JavaScript and JS all in the same word, and it came out as JSOP. Yeah. Scroll to bottom. Scroll to bottom? Oh! Scroll to bottom. There is a delay. Oh, right there. Gotcha. Install .NET, create your first application. .NET tutorial, hello world in 10 minutes. We could do it in 3. Okay, so that's, is there anything in here about the parameters, query string parameters, right? Like, that's still a thing in the web, like that exists. Authentication, state management. We've kind of been playing with that through DI. Handling errors. Okay. Show me some code, man. Oh, there we go. If load failed. On parameter set. Ooh, on parameter set async. This looks like something you would need if you wanted to handle query string parameters. Right? But, hold on. Let me run this again. Zoltralord. Am I doing server-side or client-side? I am doing server-side. This is a server-side Blazor application. The main reason I did a server-side for this stream, because I started out with the client-side. I don't know if you remember the first couple streams. They were client, but I couldn't debug them. You couldn't hit any breakpoints. So I jumped to a server-side app, and now I can like step through all my code, and it's a much nicer developer experience. So let me try something first. Okay. So maybe, hold on. I want to handle those parameters. Try here, learn Blazor. Okay. SmabUK just gave a link. Pages/router. Route templates. Yep, so we've been using the route templates. Links. Ah, this is what we need right here. This is what I'm trying to do. Oh. Mick Nerdiest, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Accent. Ah, here we go. Thank you. SmabUK, thank you. This is exactly what we're looking for. Refresh types. Oh, this is a lot of work, actually. Look at this. You have to use the URI Helper, hook into the onLocation changed event, then get the URI, parse the, oh my gosh, then call state has changed. And of course, unhook from the event when you're done. Wow. That is nuts. Let's do it. Bam! Copy paste, baby. Let's do it. SmabUK. Don't know if that's the best way. It may not be the best way, but it's a way. So let's play with this. All right, okay, so we're getting... Okay, this might not... Okay. Okay, that's there. Okay, I need this. Or add that using... Chris Sainty says that is extremely out of date now. So Chris, would I just need to override? Like I saw that snippet, the parameters on parameters set. Method invoked where the component has received parameters from its parent in the rendering tree, and the incoming values have been assigned to properties. I don't think this is it. Because that makes it sound like when these parameters are set, that method would be called. So maybe that's not what I need. Let's see. Yeah, so Chris Santee says, you know, that website's out of date. And yes, because Blazor is moving stupid fast, like crazy fast. You could get the URI from the URI Helper. Okay. So, yeah, so we have the URI Helper type. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do string name. We'll say name. I'm not going to try get value. I'm going to get value. Because I know it's going to be there because I'm going to put it there. I want to make this simple. Okay, get value. Oh, maybe I can't do that. So parse query, get value, no accessible get value, accepting a first argument of string value. Okay. I'm going to parse this query. It's going to give you a collection of string and string values. Can I do that at least? Will that work? Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. And I don't... Yeah, okay. I'm just going to try this. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait. I don't want to try that because I didn't check for null and all that stuff. So that would actually cause an error because I'm... Yeah. Come on, Brian. Use your brain. Don't go so fast. Alrighty. So I'll just hand type it in. And then we'll step through it. Actually, I hit a breakpoint there too. Alright, so I'm going to type / fetch data !, name equals Brian. Are you on preview 8? On init doesn't exist anymore. You know, I don't think I'm on preview 8. But it's good to know that on init doesn't exist anymore. That's hilarious. Okay, so refresh types. So let's check out this URI. So that, yep, that's there. There we go. Yeah, that's how, well, that's how we do it here. I am not on preview 8. So you're telling me, SMAB UK, is the second I upgrade to preview 8, this will break because on init no longer exists. Gotcha. And state has changed. You know, I've never called state has changed. I'm curious what that is. But I guess this is one way to get your parameters. So now let me just change this to like Steve. And then on init calls again. So what's this location changed for? Because it doesn't look like I'm going to be using it. Because on init, well, in this case, on init calls. Oh, this doesn't exist anymore, apparently, in the next preview. I'm on preview 7. So, state has changed. Notifies the component that its state has changed. When applicable, will cause the component to be re-rendered. Oh, okay. Marcus Voice Programmer makes the Blazor component refresh. So is this different than like a data binding? Because don't the data bindings automatically update? Like if I change a value back here, it's just going to poof. It's just going to work with a two-way binding, right? So this is different than that. Or maybe this will cause all bindings to update. And not just one. Maybe it's similar to like a notify property change with a string.empty, right? Just, hey, everything's changed. Just notify of all the updates. So Chris Sainty, it tells the component to queue a re-render. Gotcha. So we're going to re-render the entire component. Maybe you should go through this. SMAB UK. Let's check this out. Oh my gosh. Yes, let's check this out. Okay. So the latest preview, which was on the 3rd... Dang, I'm way behind. It came on the 13th. Today's the 20th? That's like 7 days ago. I'm slow. So we got project template updates. Cleaned up. Okay, that's good. Angular template updated to Angular 8. Blazor templates renamed and simplified. Oh, we have to check out the new templates. Razor class library replaces Blazor class. Well, I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. Terminology change. I don't like terminology changes, personally. Those get really annoying. APIs I get, yeah, but man. Case sensitive component binding. Improved reconnection logic for Blazor server apps. So this must be a Signal R thing. That's my guess. I think this is like a Signal R. Nav component link updated to handle additional attributes. Cool. Culture aware data binding. Nice. Razor support for attribute. Okay. Service reference tooling. Okay. Diagnosis. Okay. So let's. Ooh, I don't know if I'm. Oh, right here. So on init has been renamed to on initialized, and on init async to on initialized async. Okay. So if you're getting started with Blazor and you're on preview 7, the second you upgrade to preview 8, you're going to run into this. So that's good to know. Updated Radar components be public. as non-public component parameters now result in an error. Oh! So remember me freaking out how a private parameter, you can have a private parameter and everything works, you can bind to it? Well, it looks like that's not going to be the case anymore. Your component parameters have to be public. That's good to know too. That's another error you're gonna get. Okay, so Blazor apps. AGR. I mean, it should have been that. Yeah, it should have been that way out of the box. I agree. Completely agree. On initialized. People just get lazy. On init. I don't want to type this many characters. Even though it, really explains what it is. Blazor components remove the use of ID and class parameters and instead use the HTML ID and class attributes. Oh, okay. So when we were dealing with form components, like with the validation, we no longer use ID and class parameters. Instead, we use the ID and class attributes. That makes sense. You should have done that in the first place. Keep it close to the platform, right? HTML. Rename element ref to element reference. Yeah. What if I was thinking this was element referee, right? And he's gonna blow a whistle on me for a foul in my code. Thanks for clarifying, Blazor team. Element reference. Jeremy Sinclair, my friend, how are you? Thanks for joining me on YouTube. So Jeremy, just so you know, I am streaming on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch all at the same time using Restream. It's pretty cool, but the delay is pretty bad. Like, the delay is really bad. It's like at least 10 seconds just for Twitch. And then Mixer, and then YouTube. So yeah, it's probably 15 seconds total when you go through everything. But yeah, I really need to figure out how to get this chat so everyone can see each other's chats. I'm going to figure that out after this stream. I'm going to play with that. Okay, so removing backing field declarations when using @ref to specify suppress field. Okay. Update calls to invoke in sync. Update uses of parameter collection to use parameter view. These are big changes. These are all like breaking changes. Update uses of configure to, okay, I haven't used that yet, so I don't know what that is. And this namespace is gone. Another breaking change. Okay, so lots of changes. Let me share this into the chat. Everyone, make sure you check that link out because if you're updating to Preview 8, you will have a number of breaking changes. Let's see. ASP.NET Core hosted. Okay, erase your library. Case sensitive. Oh, are these gonna be case sensitive now? Okay, yep. So yeah, go through this document. It's going to tell you everything you need to do to update, but Chris Sainty is telling me right now there's more coming in Preview 9. Chris, do you know when Preview 9 is gonna drop? Maybe Blazor Preview 9 date. Let's check this out. No, not Blair Witch. Oh, I forgot my Z. Let's see if this tells us anything. No, it's not telling me anything. Yeah, Blair Witch 9. Leave that Z out and you'll get all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, this is old here. This is back in April. Mick Nerdiest, scary. So, I don't know where to go to find their... What about on the GitHub? ASP.NET Blazor GitHub. Oh, golly, I can't spell. Here we go. ASP.NET. There we go. Maybe they'll have their roadmap here. Let's look for a roadmap. Okay, I don't see a roadmap. What about in their wiki? Oh, thank you, Chris. Chris shared a link with us. So we have... Oh, here's their Kanban board. Blazor roadmap. Tracking Blazor roadmap. Right over here. Is there a date on this? Commented. Yeah, I got that. Blazor roadmap. Preview 3, preview 4, preview 5, 6, 7, 8. Preview 9. We have planned any... Okay, we haven't planned any feature work in this milestone. We'll be focusing on bug fixes only. Some other things, scrutiny and API reviews. Okay, so they're doing an API review. Let's go ahead and click on this bad boy. And let's see if they give us a date anywhere. It's closed. It's closed. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's check out the milestone. We'll find it. We're going to find it. Oh, right here. No due date. So there's no due date on preview 9 that they're sharing. And that's okay. It's a work in progress, right? But we found the milestone that they're using to track this. So I will paste this into the chat window. And you can bookmark that to keep track of what they're working on for preview 9. Looks like a lot of stuff in preview 9, actually. Look at all that. Cool. Okay, so we'll close this, close that. I'm done with this. Not concerned with that. I haven't got there yet. That's too advanced for me. Event counters. Yep. I don't know what that is either. Above my pay grade. Cool. All right, so we'll close that, and we're done with that demo. So we did see how we could manually handle parameters. Which, you know, I don't know what this does. I honestly don't know what onLocation does. I don't think that was needed, because it seemed to work without it. I'm sure it's there for a reason. I just don't understand why, and I'm not going to take the time to figure it out right now. So yeah, I think that's good. I think it was a successful stream today. We figured out just how easy navigation in Blazor is. I mean, it's ridiculously easy. Now, the query string parameters, that needs to be improved. Like, I think we can all agree that needs to be improved. But yeah, I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you for all the help, everyone. SmabUK, Chris Sainty, Mick Nerdiest, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me in this experiment of a multicast stream across Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. I will try to figure out how to get the chat to where everyone's talking with everyone. Because that might be kind of cool. I mean, if it doesn't work out, I can always just go back to just Twitch only. Because, you know... Oh, hold on. I want to show you something I did, actually. Hold on. I actually want to... So, let's go... I thought it was pretty cool. So, I recently rebranded my website. And I embedded my live stream on my website, which I thought was really cool. So if I bring this up, you should actually see me live right now. Live right now. Oh, let me mute that. And then all the chats will show up here too. Right there. And so I can see SmabUK community startup just started. We could ask them when preview 9 is coming. Actually, SmabUK, can you share that link to the community startup stand-up? And I'll share it with everyone on YouTube and Mixer. And then we can all go check out what they're saying about the changes coming to whatchamacallit, to Blazor. Oh my gosh, look at all these windows. That is ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, so I recently rebranded my website and I embedded my live stream in here. Now this is for Twitch only. I'm not quite sure how to do it for Restream, but it is what it is. So yeah, cool. All right, Jeremy Sinclair, how do you like that, brother? That's pretty cool, huh? Smell AGR, recursion. Wait, is that the same AGR that's on Twitch? Smell AGR on YouTube. Are you AGR on Twitch? Is that the same person? Or two different people with AGR? Now I'm curious. I'm curious now. Oh, well, two different people. So on YouTube, we have a Smell AGR, and on Twitch, we have an AGR TGA. Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much again. What should we talk about next week? One thing I was thinking of doing is, I don't know if we should continue on the Blazor path, or I was thinking of writing a WPF Prism app from scratch, like a more production type app, you know? And that might be like, I might have to stream every day for that one because that could take a while to do. But I don't know. What do you guys care about? Do you want to jump into Flutter? Like, you guys want to start talking about Flutter? You want to focus some more on, because we got lots of topics. We got more topics to talk about for Blazor. I'm curious. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. What do you guys want to see? Event handlers on click. Huh. But yeah. Xamarin Forms with Prism, Maker's Lab. WPF with Prism, Smell AGR on YouTube. Jeremy Sinclair, Flutter would be interesting. That's one thing I haven't checked out but want to. So AGR on Twitch. I always vote for Prism stuff. Can't join every day. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could continue doing the, well, I do archive my streams now on my YouTube channel. So if you missed one, we could, you could just go watch it later. However, I don't know if I have time to do a stream every day, honestly. I mean, I got a day job, right? Man, wait till they find out what I've been doing. Oh my God. Jeremy Sinclair, Prism for Blazor. Actually, I don't know if you saw my last stream, Jeremy, but we have already proven that the Prism event aggregator works in Blazor. Just add your to your Blazor project, add prism.core, and use the event aggregator like you normally would in any Prism app, and it works amazingly. It's pretty awesome. Axlesi on YouTube says Blazor. All right. Well, thanks for the ideas, everyone. I will give you back the rest of your day. I didn't see a link for the community stand-up for Blazor come through. Arif Imran01 on Twitch says Dan Siegel is in Pakistan. He's having a Xamarin workshop on Sunday. He'll be meeting him there. Would love to have you over as well. Yes, so Dan Siegel, he helps me with Prism. He is actually in Pakistan. He's going to be in that area of the world for like a month, I think, traveling around, giving workshops, helping people out with just development and Xamarin Forms in general. That would be pretty awesome to come over there. I'll have to see if my boss would let me. Let's see. Let me scroll up. I missed anything? I don't think I missed any other links. Oh, right here. Smab UK shared. Oh, I can't. Okay. He shared the link. The ASP.NET community stand up. I'm going to paste this for everyone to see. So now everyone on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer will get that link that I pasted in. That is the link to the community stand-up for ASP.NET team. So we can listen in on them and see any information about Blazor Preview 9, when it's coming out, breaking changes we have to worry about, stuff like that. So, all right. I will give you back your time. Thank you for spending your time with me. And I cannot wait to see you again next week. Same time, same place. Well, actually, maybe same place. I think I'm gonna keep doing the YouTube and Mixer thing for a while and see how that works out. So thanks again. Always a pleasure. And if you guys ever have any questions about how to get started streaming, just, nope, not Twitch, Twitter. Just reach out to me on twitter.com/BrianLagunas. That is the easiest way to get me. Just reach out. We'll start a DM and I'll just explain kind of what I have going on and help you get started too, because it's actually really fun. I've learned a ton with your help, and I love it. It's awesome. So once again, thank you and have a great day. I'll see you next time.